Hi artists, welcome to my studio. So this week, instead of doing a slide, I actually am coming to you this way. So behind me I have a quilt that I made. It was actually the first thing that I ever sewed. I bought a sewing machine and I cut up old clothes and little scraps of fabric, and I just kind of figured out how to do it. So this is the quilt that I've made. So over the last 3 weeks we have talked about freedom quilts, and what those were. We also have talked about how some contemporary artists that we studied, Amina Robinson and Faith Ringgold, how they used the quilting traditions and incorporated them into large story quilts that told something about themselves. So you guys have been doing an amazing job. The first thing that we did was to create a patch from the freedom quilts. And then just this last week, I asked you to create a story quilt patch of your own. So this was the example that I shared. Now, as some of you have started to take photographs of them and place them in that Google Doc that I shared with you, some of the pictures are a little bit blurry. And also some people haven't quite completed their quilts. Now I'm putting all of your little patches together that you've been making, and I'm creating one video, so one collaborative piece with all of our work. So just how all of these little squares of fabric came together, all of your work, all of your little patches are going to be placed virtually, of course, in one big piece that I'm going to set to music. I'm really excited about it. So before I can do that, this week what I want you to focus on for your lesson is to, if you maybe didn't put all of your effort in last week, I want you to create another patch. Okay, and I'm going to show you a quick how-to video after this. But I want you to really take your time on this. So just how Amina Robinson and Faith Ringgold drew pictures and told a story about themselves and their history, I want you to do that for us, okay? I want you to include a drawing or a picture of yourself. You can collage or draw or whatever you have. And I want you to make it look like a patch of your own. So you're going to put a border around it. This one I just did with crayon. I did collage the face on there. But I want you to really take your time and make this the best art piece that you can, okay? So you're going to draw a picture of yourself and you're going to do a border and you're going to color it really neatly. And then when you take a photograph of it, I want you to line it up. See, if you took a picture and you were holding it with your hands in it like this, it's hard for me to take it and cut and crop it into the piece. And I want everyone's artwork to be in there. So you're going to try to hold it with your fingers as far up and as straight as you can. See, this isn't very straight. Or like that. You're going to try to line it up in your camera view the best that you can. Okay, so this week it's going to be really important to, if you've already done it, that's perfect. Then you can just take a better photograph of it this week and upload it for me. And if maybe you didn't really try that hard on it last week, I want you to do the best job that you can. And then take a really good quality photo and share it in that Google Doc for me so that I can put all of our work together and we can come together as a community, like how these little patches of fabric come together to create a beautiful quilt. So with that, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to do one more really quick demonstration for you.